Healthy chicken souvlaki wraps. You want some?
Okay, let's get to work. Chicken souvlaki wraps, these are one of my favorites. They're so healthy and so easy to make. And once you have this prep work done, you'll be set, whether it's for a few days or an entire week. You can have this over and over again because it is so delicious. So I'm starting out here with a couple of chicken breasts. I'm gonna clean them up, trim them up a little bit, and I will even slice off that little fillet. Now you have choices here when you're preparing your chicken. You can prepare it so many different ways, whether you want to put it on a skewer and barbecue it, or in the oven and bake it, or if you want to put it on the stove with a little bit of olive oil or even coconut oil, you can certainly do that. Also in the prep work for the chicken here, you can slice it into strips as I'm doing tonight. You can cube it. Whatever your preference is, it is all going to taste the same, which is just delicious. So you may have noticed I also do a little bit of a butterfly on the chicken breast if it is very, very large. And the reason I'm doing that is it will help it cook a little bit faster and a little bit more evenly. Again, it's personal preference here on how you'd like your chicken, whether you like it in strips or cubes, entirely up to you, as long as we have a lot of it so we can enjoy this delicious dish. So we'll go ahead and just finish this up, the preparation of the chicken, and then we're going to proceed on to marinate it. And if you can leave your chicken marinate for a couple of hours, it is going to enhance the flavor tenfold. Trust me, you'll love it. You'll enjoy it. It's delicious. So there's that butterfly. So just watch your fingers while you're doing that. And that was just a little bit of a butterfly, of course, to even out the chicken. And then I'll set that aside and I'll proceed to slice the remainder into some nice strips. Next up, we're going to move on to our marinade, and I love dill. Fresh dill is just fantastic, and I need a lot of it for this dish tonight. Not only am I going to marinate my chicken with a fresh dill, I am also making a nice tzatziki sauce with Greek yogurt and loads of dill and garlic. It is fantastic. So we'll just go ahead and chop this up. Whatever chopping method you decide to use, the only one that I'm concerned with is watching your fingers. You'll see me use a few different techniques here, keeping fingers out of the way I hold the knife. Just trying to show you that any way is the right way, in my opinion, as long as you don't cut yourself. All right, so we're all done on the dill. We'll go ahead and add some olive oil into our chicken. We're going to sprinkle on a little pinch of salt and, of course, a little bit of pepper. Tap that right in there. And one more ingredient that we're adding in today is going to be some oregano. All right, that's looking fantastic. And of course, we're gonna squeeze in some fresh lemon juice. Let's just make sure we don't get any of those seeds in there. And there is that fresh dill, loads of dill. And now we'll go ahead and mix that up, and then we can wrap it and place it in the fridge for a couple of hours and come back to start the cooking process. As I'm finishing up the mixing process, also, if you could, please do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. That way you can see more great, easy recipes every time I post them. Even turn that notification button on so you'll see when they're there. This is a great dish that everybody always enjoys. It's so healthy and it's so easy to make. All right, that pan is hot. We've added in some olive oil, and always lay that chicken away from you. It'll help control the splashing onto your hands or your arm and minimize the oil burns as much as possible. The sizzle is just fantastic here. You'll notice in just a second, I go ahead and I move the chicken using my tongs here just to ensure that it doesn't stick, and that way it'll cook to a nice golden brown color and remain nice and juicy and flavorful for us. This chicken recipe is so easy and it is delicious. I cannot stress that enough. If you're a first-time cook, the way you can decipher if your chicken is cooked or not and ready to turn, so you'll notice on the edges of the chicken it is starting to turn white. So as it turns white closer to the center, the chicken is cooked and ready to turn. You'll notice me doing that in just a few seconds. Right, here comes the turn. You'll notice there, take a look. The chicken is turning white closer to the center, so we'll go ahead and give those a turn. Look at that nice golden brown color. It smells delicious. This marinade is fantastic. The dill and the garlic, what a great combination. And the flavor, of course, is just amazing. You really need to try this easy recipe, if not just to change up the rotation of your food and keep things fresh and not boring in your own kitchen. Cooking should be fun, cooking should be enjoyable, and an experience. Homemade to me is always better. Look at that chicken, it is ready to go. A few extra toppings I love in these healthy chicken wraps. I love diced tomatoes, red onions, and cucumbers. Also be sure to check the easy recipe on my channel for the homemade tzatziki sauce. That'll be under the playlist Healthy Recipes. It is fantastic to add on steak or chicken, just all around great. You can even go ahead and add on some feta cheese or some nice Greek Kalamata olives. Really load this up and customize the chicken wrap and make it your own so that way you enjoy it. I'm just having a little fun here, dicing up this red onion. And we're almost done preparing our toppings so we can move on to construction time. Okay, constructing these lettuce wraps, we never want them to fall apart, so I have learned to double wrap them with the lettuce, and I will try and put the stems towards the interior, the strongest base, and I mix and match a little bit. One stem here, one stem there, and we've got really good support in these lettuce wraps. We'll go ahead and load them up with that nice chicken. You can make them big or small. It is certainly your choice. The beauty about these are once you cook that chicken, you've got your lettuce. You can make quite a few wraps, again, either for yourself, family, friends, and you can have great, healthy recipes on standby. Here's that great tzatziki sauce. This is so flavorful. Again, be sure to check that easy recipe out on my YouTube channel under the playlist Healthy Recipes. It's so versatile. Once you pick up some Greek yogurt, you can make a half a liter or a full liter if you choose and just eat this for the next week or 10 days. We'll load that up with our toppings, those tomatoes and red onions. Everything is coming together, and I've just added in those cucumbers. Once again, please remember, hit that follow button, subscribe to the channel. There's no cost to follow the channel and learn some of these great, easy recipes. I am ready to give these a try.
The easy recipes for the tzatziki sauce and for the nice chicken souvlaki are on my channel. Be sure to check that out. You'll find that I have a playlist called Healthy Recipes. These are going to be on there. They're fantastic. Once you've got the chicken prepped and the tzatziki, you can make these all week, depending on how much you make, of course, but you've got healthy recipes and healthy options. If you want to be part of Team Strong, you got to eat strong. I want to give this a try. I'm not going to lie, I've already tried it while I was cooking. Tastes freaking fantastic. Marinating the chicken helps so much. Trust me, you'll love it, you'll enjoy it. Easy meal prep. You can now have these as lettuce wraps. You can make them on traditional pita and have them as traditional souvlaki. You can just eat the souvlaki on a stick if you want to. I didn't use a stick though. Anyway, let's give it a try. And I'm so happy I had this lettuce. It was on its last legs and I was scrambling used pizzas, but I found a way in this tray to be able to put those pieces of lettuce together to be able to hold everything together. Let's see if it worked. Anyway, I'll pick it up from both sides and we'll pinch. Oh, look at that. It's working out nice, I believe. Look at that. I'll bring it over to you. I lost a piece, but that's okay. I think it was some onion or cucumber. Check that out. I hope that's on the camera. Doesn't that look great? Doesn't that look great? Team Strong. Boom. Oh yeah.